to ask you to think for a moment about your inner critic. What kind of messages do you constantly give yourself? Do you tell others? What weight do you take on that you don't deserve? One thing to notice is beyond the obvious things, when we tell ourselves, and the most common one is, I'm not good enough, right? How often is that message in your mind? And what could you tell yourself instead? What would you tell a friend if they said, I'm not good enough? What would you tell them? Because we should always be a friend to ourselves. Why wouldn't we? So think about that, but then also think about just those small things, those little put downs that we all do that we don't need to. One for me is I identify myself as a poor decision maker. That is definitely one for me. But that's not always going to be true. Even if there are times where I struggle with decisions, the more that I label myself that way, the more ingrained that becomes and the harder it's going to be to make a decision. So do try to catch yourselves with those little identification markers we put on ourselves that might not be positive and might make things tougher for ourselves instead of easier. Take care of you, be good to you, and have a great day.